When these countries, and I think we say these countries, there's a hostility there already. He's talking about Europe. When these countries wear their NATO hats, they insist that transatlantic cooperation is the cornerstone of our mutual security. But when these countries wear their EU hats, they pursue all sorts of agendas that are utterly adverse to US interests and security. Censorship, they're obsessed with this nonsense. Economic suicide, climate fanaticism, open borders, disdain for sovereignty, promotion of multilateral governance and taxation, and get this one, support for communist Cuba. This is a sort of form of madness that they see. They are finding every reason they can to see Europe as being hostile. And I think we shouldn't shy away from the fact that what that means is majority non-white.
I said, what I read the national security strategy. What does it mean that the majority will become non-European? You mean non-white, don't you? And he went, no. I just mean you're being overrun by people from poor third world countries who are violent and carry weapons and are going to destroy your countries and don't share your values, right? So I said to him, what would happen if I said to you, America is going to become majority non-American within a few decades? What would you interpret by that statement, right? Because this is a policy that talks about making America strong and invulnerable, but doesn't actually name any of the actors, any of the countries that really threaten American strength and vulnerability. China, Russia, North Korea. Instead, what it does is it weakens allies and probably, I think, turns allies into adversaries. It dismantles organizations like the European Union, rearms countries in Europe, gets proto-fascist parties like the AfD into Germany, hands them big defense budgets, so creates a Europe with heavily armed nationalist governments without any European Union cover on it, and therefore creating a much more dangerous, unstable, conflict-prone world, which will give huge opportunities for Russia. So all of this over the medium term makes America weaker, much more exposed, much less secure. I mean, they can't be stupid, so what are they doing?